Hi guys, welcome to my Facebook page right over here. We've got this question over here. We need to find the value of x. Just by looking, you can say 3 power 0 plus 3 power, when we put a 0 here, 0 times 3 will give us a 0. So it will be power 0, which is equal to a 2. So these, the laws of indices will be equal to a 1, equal to a 1, which is equal to a 2. This is a 2, it's equal to a 2. You see, this is how we're guessing. This is just guesswork. We've guessed that the value of x is equal to a 0 right over here. Now, how do we solve? We've guessed quite okay that the value of x is equal to a 0. Now, how do we get to solve this one? Look at this. Let's move together. So here, there's a property we need. So property we need. Actually, let me not even write property number 1 because it's only one property which is very important. So when you've got a power 3 minus b power 3, okay, this will simply be equal to a minus b, and then here it will be a power 2 plus ab plus b power 2. So keep this property. It's very, very important. We need to use it at some point. Okay. So before using this property, let's go back to the question and then write this as a 3 power x plus 3 power x, and then power 3 right here is equal to a 2. You see the way it looks? So now here we can now say let 3 power x be equal to a y, or y be equal to 3 power x. You can switch, it's okay. But our idea, we want to get this 3 power x here be equal to y. We've just come up with this y. We want to change what you're able to see right here. Okay? It's normal in mathematics, you let. So now we're going to say y plus y power 3 is equal to a 2. You see the way it looks? This is how it looks. Y plus y power 3 is equal to 2. And now we keep this. This is important. Where we said let, so me, I'm going to say let y is equal to 3 power x. So this is very important. This is a stage where we are at. Okay. So let me clear here. Let me clear here so that you see what I want you to do. So we can write this. Let me cut. We can write this as a y power 3 plus y minus a 2 is equal to a 0. Okay. I've just gotten this. Come this side, it's now minus 2. And from this point, of course, we can say y power 3 plus y minus a 1 here, minus a 1 is equal to a 0. So I've just separated this. I know minus 1 will give me what? A minus 2, okay? I can now group. So look at what I'm doing. I'm grouping right here. So this will move this with this. I've grouped them like this, okay? The idea of grouping, I want to come and use this property right over here, okay? So here, from this stage, I want you to be following slowly. Let's see what we can do. From this stage, we can write this as y power 3 minus 1 power 3. You see? Y power 3 minus 1 power 3 plus y minus 1 is equal to a 0. You see? So now I can see that right over here, this property is applicable at this point. So I'll write y. In place of a, I'll write y. Look at this. Look at this. So my a is y. My b is a 1. So it will be like this. Here. And then here, multiplied by a y power 2 plus the multiplication of these two. You see? Multiplication of these two, which will give me a y. Don't mind the negative, because y times 1 will just give me a y. And then plus a 1. I know that 1 squared will just give me a 1. Okay? And then we close plus y minus a 1 is equal to a 0. You see the way it looks? Now, if you're able to see, this is one term, all of it, and this is one term. But there's a common element, which is this one, right here and here. So I can write it outside the brackets like this, and I'll remain with this, And since this has been factored out, I'll remain with a 1 here, a 1, not -1, just a 1. All of this is out, so I'll remain with a 1. Remember factorization, the way it's done. So we shall have y power 2 plus y plus a 1 plus a 1 is equal to a 0. Okay? So that's it. And to clean this up, we shall have y minus 1, y power 2 plus y plus a 2 is equal to a 0. So now we solve these two equations. Okay? I hope you're following. I hope you're following up to this stage. So now solving these two equations, we've got y minus 1 is equal to 0, or y power 2 plus a y plus a 2 is equal to a 0. Okay? So I'll solve the first one. I'll solve the first one. So this one will be y is equal to a 1. So this is the y value for this one. Don't solve it because it will give you complex values or complex solutions. It's going to give you a complex solution, and for complex solution, it can't give you the actual solution when you use this equation. So we just solve the first one, and then we bring back this. So where there is y, we're going to substitute the value of y. So the value of y here, it's a 1, which is equal to 3 power x. Apply the ln. So ln 1 is equal to x ln of 3. So the ln, let's take it this way. The ln of 1 is equal to a 0. So ln 1 is equal to 0, which is equal to x ln 3. So when you divide by ln 3 by ln 3, what are we getting? So this and this will go. We're going to get the value of x to be equal to a 0. So this is how we got that 0 you saw, or we guessed. In case you want to show that, okay, I know the value of x here is 0 by looking, but you want to show, you're supposed to perform all these steps that I've shown you right here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Zichamba Jacob. Please remember to share the video and leave a comment in the comment section below. Bye-bye.